Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TJ, and we are back for another DCUO video, and I just wanted to show you guys the sorcery healing loadout that I have been fooling around with as of late. So as most of you who are subscribed to me know, this is our Let's Play character, so that's why he is only combat rating of 102. He is an alternate character, don't have a lot of skill points with him, so before everyone starts getting mad and blowing up the comment section like, oh, this guy sucks, blah, 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 blah. It's an alternate character, don't have a lot of skill points, it's a Let's Play character, calm down. So, but I just wanted to show you guys, in case there's anybody out there who was looking for some sorcery healing, or, you know, some help regarding sorcery healing, just wanted to show you what I am working with as of right now. So as far as stat points, now I know I'm not set up also with a healing stat set up here, but just listen to what I say, not how I have it set up here, because I mostly DPS with this character, but okay, enough of that. I'm rambling, I understand. So what you want to do is superpowered. Then what you want to do is, if you'll notice down here, if you're new to the game, you'll notice that it actually recommends what you should do if you are wanting to heal. So if you want to be a full-fledged healer, what you want to do is you want to fill up your critical healing chance, critical healing magnitude. This will make sure that your heals are faster, they're stronger, they're more potent, if you will. And then what you want to do after you fill up these two is you want to go down here and you want to get restoration, and then whatever you have left over you want to make sure that you get in might and power, because obviously you'll need a big, much like any role, no matter what you are, no matter what power you are, you want to make sure that you have a lot of power, because you'll need that, because most of your healing, just like most of your damage, is going to come from most of your powers. It's not going to come from your weapon attacks or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you have as much power as possible so that you're not constantly running out of power, and especially in the case of healing, people end up dying because you don't have enough power to throw out your powers and keep everyone alive. So just keep that in mind. And now also in your generator mods, in your base, in your equipment mods, you want to go power and restoration. So just keep that in mind too when you get into all these like red sockets and blue sockets and yellow. Restoration and power, restoration and power. Now that's if you want to go full healer. Now if you want to kind of be a mix of a DPS and a healer, you would want to put some of these. I would suggest going like might and power for your red, and then in your yellow or your whatever the case is, go half and half. So go half might and power, half resto and power. Just keep that in mind. So for the actual loadout here, what I have going is, Watcher, which is your healer pet. As you see there, summon a Watcher that will attack your enemies and heal you. While in combat with your Watcher alive, your passive power regeneration is reduced. Hold the Summer imbues the Watcher with increased healing and the ability to heal your allies. So just keep that in mind. So, and when you're in a DPS role, the Watcher will help keep you alive, but with the healer role in place, it will help not only heal you somewhat, but it'll help also heal. It's kind of like much like a DPS pet helps deal damage for you, a healer pet will help heal your allies for you. So then we have Rejuvenate, which is a priority heal. Use your connection to the supernatural to instantly restore health to yourself and the most injured group member. So if you have someone, especially like a tank, who's getting beat up a lot and is low on health, this will instantly give them like a crit heal. This is coming very, very handy from what I have played around with thus far. Then you have Ritualistic Word, which is a group heal. These spellbound words heal you and up to 3 group members while restoring a small amount of power to your Watcher. So that obviously is very good. So this is like a group heal. Always good to have a group heal in there somewhere. Then we have Circle of Protection. So if we were in DPS role, this would be a Circle of Destruction, which would cause damage over time. But this is specifically really, really good if you have a tank. So, or if you have people that are melee powers, because what you can do is you can throw the Circle of Protection on the boss, so your tank is getting healing over time, and those players in your group who are getting melee damage are also getting healing over time, which is a very, very nice thing. I did throw in a damage in there over time, or like a damage power. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just did this because at some points, you know, if everyone is able to for the most part keep themselves alive and you don't have to really heal, you can help with damage obviously a little bit, so I threw that in there. and that is a directed destructive beam of magical energy at your target, dealing damage. Now, if you want to and just go full healer mode, you can obviously switch that out. You could possibly do something like this. You could do Boon of Souls, where it is a shield. As you see there, also surrounds up to 3 group members with a protective barrier that prevents incoming damage, so you could do something like that. You could do another healing over time like Shard of Life, for example. You could do Invocation of Renewal. So there you say group members below 50% health, but I mean that's all up to you. This is what I'm personally using. I do like having, no matter what role that I am, especially in like controller healer modes, I do enjoy having at least one power that is a damage power in case I need to help. It only can help burn down the enemies, so it's never a bad thing, I say. And then lastly here we have our Supercharge, which is Grand Summoning. And as most of you know who have subscribed to me for a long time, this is my favorite Supercharge in the game. You get to summon a healer pet, a DPS pet, and a tank pet all at the same time. It is so useful. It is freaking awesome when you have a tough boss fight and you need to help out the controller with power. You need to help out the healer. In this case we are healer, but if you're DPSing, you need to help the healer give out health, and you need to help burn the enemies down as far as, you know, actually killing them and everything. This Supercharge is fantastical. I would highly recommend that if you go sorcery, even if you go DPS, if you go healing, have Grand Summoning in your rotation. You will not regret it. So as you see here, we have our little golden aura here for healing, which means we are good to go. There is our healer pet, our watcher right here. So as you can see, he is doing damage right now because we're not doing any kind of like healing. We don't need health, so he will do a little bit of damage there. And there's really no particular right rotation as far as healing goes. It's just kind of like what you need at that particular time. So like I said, in the case of having a tank, we'll do Circle of Protection, which looks like that, and that will give your tank healing over time. Now obviously if you need if certain members of your, let's say you're an alert or you're a raid, and certain members of your team need healing very quickly, you want to do your priority heal, which is that. Then you do your quick list of war, then you throw, you know, your little damage in there, and then you can obviously do your own weapon attacks to help while you're not having to help heal. And then obviously too, you'll have your trinkets, you'll have your artifacts, which is also another thing that we should mention too. You want to make sure that you have healing artifacts if you want to go full-blown healing. Obviously I don't have them here because this is more of a DPS character, but you want to make sure that you go for your healing artifacts to get your boost in stats. Now if you really want to and play both roles, you can have one DPS artifact and one healing artifact. That's totally up to you and whatever floats your boat at that particular time. So like I said, there's really no right way to heal. It's just kind of like go with the flow, see what happens. You know, if you have people, like I said, that are having trouble staying alive, then you'll want to use your priority heals a lot. You'll want to use your healing over times a lot, you know, that kind of thing. So just keep that all in mind while you are healing. Sorcery healing can be a lot of fun. Healing is actually my favorite alternate role besides DPSing to do in the game. I don't know why. It's just to me, sorcery healing is a lot of fun. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got for you today. So if you want to try this out, let me know how it works out for you. Sorcery healing, the way to go. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, see you soon.